Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. And on Saturday nights, I'm Brother Love. Uh, I can see, I can see. Don't, oh boy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Ninja. Hey, Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a good day. Very peaceful. Did what I had to do. Got what I had to do. Get accomplished. So it's all around a good day. All around a good day. Really happy that I got everything I wanted to get done. Yeah. Oh, you caught a cold? Oh man. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I did. I had to wash all my damn dishes, clean my kitchen, um, clean my kitchen, wash my dishes, made food. Um, I have to do a lot of paperwork right now. No dishwasher? Hell no, I don't have a dishwasher. I don't even know what that is. These are my dishwashers right here. I don't even know how to use one. My mom never had one. My sister's got one next door. She uses hers, but not mine, not me. Dishpan has, yeah, I wash my dishes every day. I wish I did have a dishwasher, but my kitchen's too small. I can put one in there, but I just don't want to, take up too much room and go through all of that crap. So I rather not. Yeah, I don't care about dishwashers. I just let my dishes accumulate to a certain point. Not obviously not, tear the ass out of it, but um, oh, it depends on what I have or what I cook. I'll leave sometimes I'll leave things soaking in there for a little while and I'll let a day go by and I'll be like, okay, we got enough dishes here. It's time to wash them all. Yeah, the car hunting is I mean, we pretty much know what we want to get. We're just waiting for the insurance company to settle everything and to give us the money and so we can go from there. But it looks like, it'll be a process. Hopefully next week we hear something. but all the paperwork's done. All the paperwork's done. The mechanics just gotta send the estimate to the insurance company, and the insurance company's gotta look over it and then go from there, pretty much. Hey Jessica, how you doing, boo? And I have been doing paperwork all day. A lot of crap, a lot of bull shit that I gotta do. I gotta do work related stuff, and my sister's getting a divorce from her husband, and he is claiming that me and my sister spent too much money in the renovation, and that she money laundered money to me. Meanwhile, I worked every day for a whole year, and I was here every day. So I had to call the bank, get bank statements written up to prove that that the money that was given to me was all for work. Yeah. This is how sick this guy is. He's a fucking loser anyway. So I have all my proof. I spent the last 3 days. I don't have to do it by law. There's no contract signed. But because my sister's getting a divorce from him, I'm family, and I did the job. She needs proof from me that she gave me the money, transfer money to me for the job, and not for like money laundering, like he said. Meanwhile, I've known this idiot for 25 years. I've worked for him and his parents forever. Hey Angel, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? Hey Cindy, how you doing, sweetie? All good? Yeah, Ninja, I've been going through some crazy shit with this divorce crap. And it's not easy. So I'm clearing my yeah, exactly, Barb. F that a-hole. So today I actually went through all my stuff, and my sister is really happy because I found all my receipt. I found a lot of receipts, a lot of invoices that I keep. As a business owner, I have to keep some things, to have like stuff to go over and things like that. But all my bank statements pretty much say everything for itself. And I actually talked to a guy at the bank. He guided me on how to get all the bank statements properly for the last year. It's got all the credits, debits. It's got everything I spent on the renovation over the last year. My brother-in-law claims that I made too much money in a year, and my sister gave me too much money without him knowing, which is total bullshit. He's lying through his teeth. Yes, I'm talking about my sister's divorce. My brother-in-law claims that her and I are money laundering. He's such a fucking idiot, man. He's such an idiot. He's so dumb. He's gonna look like a total clown once the lawyer sees everything that I've written up and all the evidence I have. He's gonna look like a total clown. So I can't wait till it all goes down. I already sent my sister's lawyer an email stating everything and saying that I'll cooperate, no problem. I have all the proof you can possibly need. I have so much proof, it's unreal. I have photos, I have bank statements, I have invoices. Pretty much our name is going to be clear, because me and my sister don't do that shit. We never would, we never will. And he's going to look like the clown at the end of the day. Hey, Bronny, how you doing? So we are very happy. I'm very happy that I have all my information. I've pretty much I've pretty much spent the last 3 days writing out everything by hand and then putting it all onto paper, saving this PDF file that, and looking at it all and saying this is crazy. I can't even believe I'm doing this crap and getting involved in all this shit. But the good thing is I can actually take him to court because he's claiming that I'm doing something I'm not, and technically they owe me money for the job that I still haven't. That I could go back and say, you know what? Look, I did this, this, and this, but I gave my brother-in-law and my sister a big break. I gave them a huge break, and I gave them discounts off of my purchases of materials, which I also have proof. So my sister's lawyer is like, well, thank God Mark is smart and he kept all this stuff, because Mark is pretty much, proven that he's an idiot and he's pretty much barking up the wrong tree. I've been in business for almost 16 years, and I have no record of fraud, no none of that dumb shit. But he's just being an asshole because my sister wants a divorce from him, and he's an idiot. He's like mentally fucking out there. He's in the matrix, still tied up. He's just doing this as a vendetta against me and against my sister, just to make us mad. He's trying to provoke us to hit him or verbally abuse him in some type of way. Like he's trying to provoke us, like by calling us liars and money launderers. He's doing it to get us to go at him, but it's not going to work. So I told my sister, please, be patient. Well, you know what, Angel, I've always preached for the past couple years that the old me probably would have beat the living crap out of him, but the new me for the past 6, 7 years, I let go and let God deal with everything, and that's the best way, because there's a place in hell for him and his family and everybody else who does dumb shit to people and lie. In the Bible, if you read the Bible, I don't read the Bible and I haven't read the whole Bible, but I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I can take him to court right now if I want to, and I would win because I have all the evidence in the world. And on top of that, the amount of hours that I worked, I still didn't get paid for the whole job because I told my sister, look, even though I did a lot of hours here, I did it for the goodness of my heart, for you, for the kids, for me. At the end of the day, I live here too, so it all benefited us. And I just wanted everything to be, everybody to be happy and everything to go smooth. So, at the end of the day, I can actually go to court and get like a lot of money sent my way if I want to, because I have proof of everything. So my sister and I are very happy because we're winning. We're gonna win. We're going to win. And the kids actually don't even speak to him anymore. The kids totally ignore him because of what they're doing to me and my sister. So he's gonna lose everything, and it's his own dumbass fault. So that's the best part of it all, is watching him go down the drain where he belongs. And anybody who knows me personally knows that when people fuck with me, it's the worst thing you can do, because I'm a man of faith, I'm a man of God, and I always believe that God is going to give you karma and produce karma for you for dealing with his people that he worships. So that's how I put everything into perspective. And that has happened for me many times. People who disrespect me, they get ultimate karma. And that's how it works. That is exactly how it works. All right. Jessica, you said you donated? Okay, sweetie. No problem. All right. How will tonight be for you at this girlfriend's party? Okay, let me check. Yeah, no problem, kids. No problem, sweetheart. It's all good. You're welcome. Anytime. OMG is back a bee. Meow meow. Purr purr. What goes around comes around. That's how I live my life. What goes around comes around. You do me dirty, God's gonna do you dirty and say, guess what? You mess with my son Mark, here you go. Banish the devil in my name. That's exactly who he is. He's the devil himself, the devil in disguise. All right, Jessica. Let's see. You better believe it. Oh, good job, Becca. Yeah, sure, Angel. Anytime, sweetheart. That's what I'm here for, you know. Not a problem, sweetie. No problem at all. Um, Jessica. Jessica, I see that you will be talking to people there. You'll enjoy the conversations. You'll enjoy like talking to everybody and handling things and um, conversing with each other. Um, you'll feel like you'll feel like you're when you reach there, you'll feel enlightened. You'll be happy. You'll feel like everybody's gonna understand each other. But I do see there's a woman there. You could be dealing with a blonde chick, and this blonde woman, she might be younger than you, and she could be like just being weird or just reveal herself as someone who you can't really talk to or don't really like. As we go somewhere, anywhere we go, there's always going to be somebody, right? So I feel like the party will be fine and you'll be okay. Just stay away from a blonde or a person who, even if the person isn't blonde, they're just somebody that's younger and might say some things and feel like kind of powerless or feel weird. You'll look at them and be like, "Yep, I gotta go." So watch who you talk to, watch who you associate with. There could be someone there that just aggravates you, but that's about it. Otherwise, that looks like the party will be fun. Um, also, I feel like you might not even want to go, or you might get to a point where you're gonna go, and then you might change your mind. It's kind of up to you. But if you don't go, and if you feel overwhelmed, and you feel like before you get there, you just want to turn around and go back home, then do so, and just rest and just look at it as a feeling of saying, okay, my plans didn't work out, and that's it. But if you really are planning on going, looks like you'll have great conversations. You'll talk to people and you talk to other people around them. And you'll feel like a little release of, hey, I'm out right now. I'm at a party. I'm having fun. But there's going to be one person that might aggravate you. And it could be a young blonde person. So, no men. I don't know. I don't see no men here. I just feel like you're gonna be around some, a woman might aggravate you. I don't see a guy here at all. You didn't ask me that. You just said if you're gonna have a good time at the party. If there's a man there, then say, hey, how you doing? My name is Jessica. I'm a single lady, and I'm looking for D. Anybody is a taker? Yeah, it probably is. Just let me text my sister real quick. Give me a second. Every time I come online, somebody's got to annoy me. All right. Okay. I told you got to watch out for a woman. You deaf? Looks like you will see a man there. Aries, Leo, or Sag. I got the Knight of Wands. Looks like you'll talk to a guy there that will tell you that, you know, he's not happy with his marriage, or he got a divorce, or he's not willing to make any changes. Somebody who's like gonna probably talk to you about his life and saying that, you know, he's trying to change his life, he's trying to get better. Looks like you'll conversate with a man, yes. Might be younger than you or the same age. Aries, Leo, or Sag, could be. Well, I'm just telling you what you gotta know. Don't shoot me. Why you always attacking me? Huh? Why is it always gotta be like that? Yeah, I don't care if you ain't worried about that damn chick. I'm telling you, you're gonna be talking to some moron. And then you're gonna talk to a guy now. What else you want me to tell you? See, this is why you shouldn't go. Okay? See what I gotta deal with? See what I gotta deal with? I just finished telling you everything you need to know. And if you don't go, it's okay. Becca, can you please deal with your friend here? Can you please deal with your woman? I am nice. I'm only teasing. I'm only teasing. See? Yeah, she's your wife. Deal with your damn wife. She wants to cheat on you. What's going on here? Oh boy, Jesus, please help me. I'm not being mean. See, every time I joke around, everybody thinks I'm mean. If I was mean, I'd be swearing and shit. I'd be like, yo. I know I'm far from mean. Dang. I can't say nothing. I answered her question. I did. I answered 2 questions. How much more you want me to answer? I told you what you're gonna do. What do you want me to say? You're gonna go to the party. You're gonna go into the bathroom. You're gonna come out of the bathroom and there's gonna be a guy there, and then the guy's gonna say, "Hey, baby, how you doing? You're looking beautiful tonight." And then you're gonna be like, "Oh, gee, thanks." And he's gonna be like, "Hey, can I get you a drink?" Then he's gonna take you to the bar or whatever. Then you guys are gonna get drunk, and then you're gonna go fuck in the bathroom. You want me to tell you that then? Because the cards don't say that. But I wish that for you, if that's what you want. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna say, "Can I bend you over and show you a bone of my own?" And that's what you want me to tell you. There you go, Barb. There you go. See, you want to get laid? Get laid. Amen. Kits, you can go ahead and ask. You can go ahead and ask me your question, sweetheart. I got your donation. Thank you. You didn't know the story of Rover? Rover bent her over and gave her a bone of her own. You know? Anyway, Jessica, looks like you'll have a good time at the party. Looks like you'll meet people. You might deal with some weirdos. You might deal with some, cool people. A lot of conversation. I get a lot of like talking and stuff. I didn't see no sex, but that's up to you. Because that's what you're thinking. I know that's what you're thinking, because that's how you think. You just want sex. I actually got the devil reversed in the cards I pulled for you. See? But when you pull cards, obviously it's going to be devilish, because that's what you want. You want to get drunk like a skunk, and then you want some BBC. I know. Okay, Kit, you said, does your friend think I'm jealous of her and her job? Is that why she's avoiding me? That sucks. Jealousy is a disease. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it was. Yes. The knight, believe it or not, the Knight of Wands is a dark skinned man or a guy of darker complexion. A lot of people don't know that in their tarot, but that's what it is. Bet you didn't know that. Um, yeah, I mean, some people say that. To me, the player is the magician because he can be magically delicious. A player to me in the tarot is the magician because he has all the tools to deceive you. See, he may be the magician and he may be cool, but he can also deceive you into getting what he wants because he's got that magic. He's got the magic stick. Mm, mm. Okay. Exactly. So kids, I would say yes, she does think that you're jealous and she does think that, you're hating on her about it, but she still likes you. I mean, she's still cool. Like she doesn't like she's avoiding you because if she's in a relationship that you know of or she's married or she's like with somebody, that's why she's avoiding you is because she's like, she's having fun time with her person or she's like, making choices and making decisions, but she does think that you are jealous of her, yes. And she also thinks that, you're determined to be better than her or you just want to be better than her. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything because she doesn't want to argue with you because that's the last thing she wants to do. She doesn't want to dispute or she doesn't want that type of vibe. But the reason I think she's really avoiding you is because like she's with somebody and she doesn't really have no time for anybody else. She's trying to focus, through everything. Yeah, I still think that she thinks you're okay, but I just think that, yeah, I understand completely. I think she has mixed feelings right now. I'm not defending her, but what the cards are telling me is she has mixed feelings. Like she's at the point where she's very determined to do what's right for her. She doesn't really care about you or anybody else right now. She's at a state in her life where she's very determined to make things to get her goals and to do what she has to do. And she can't be like, dealing with anybody else who she thinks is hating on her or jealous of her or delaying her or like making her feel like in a stagnant way. You know what I mean? So that's what I got, like pretty much. But it looks like she's like hanging out with somebody. And then like, she just doesn't really care about anybody else's feelings, including yours. She lost everything and I was there for her and I spoke everything that she had into existence. Yeah, well, that's the thing, this is why I don't really help too many people either, because I just finished explaining at the beginning of the live that my brother-in-law is acting crazy and accusing me and my sister of doing things and whatever not. And when I look back at all the things that I've done for him and his family, for what? So you can accuse me of being a thief and accuse me of bullshit like? So that's why, like, I don't really, I told my sister from day one that I didn't want to do this job because of him. And I was right again. Because I know how people are. When they're ready, they will disrespect you and don't give a fuck about you. They'll use you as a, you know what it is? Everyone in this room is someone's convenience, whether you like it or not, or whether you sit here and admit it or not. You are someone's convenience. And you pick the buns out of that. Okay? But whether you like it or not, you are someone's convenience. And when they're ready to make you their convenience, they will use you, leave you, disrespect you, and talk shit about you because you are just their convenience. And that's how it is. It's life. But in order for us to not be their convenience, we have to cut them off at our convenience. Exactly. And that's why I said what I said. You are their convenience. And because this person is like in love with someone, or they're like in a partnership with someone, they just can't be bothered to deal with you because they just want their love life to expand and they don't care about you. Yep, the more people you cut off, the better your life will be. The less people you got to worry about sticking knives in your back. And that's exactly why I don't have too many friends, because that's how it is. Hey, what's up? I am hungry. How you doing, bro? And that's exactly how life is, People are gonna say and do what they want, and then they're gonna. That's what it is. Everybody's a convenience to somebody. Happens. I've been in this world long enough to know that that is absolutely the way it is. But we have to make the decision. See, we're always to blame. Good to hear. Brownie, what you talking about? I said hey to you when you first came in the room, sweetheart. I'm not avoiding you. I'm just answering everybody's question. When you first came in, Brownie, I said, hey, Brownie, how you doing, sweetie? I always greet everybody, sweetheart. Don't be like that to me, please. Oh my God, my sister's so annoying sometimes. Give me a minute. All right. Yeah, exactly. Kids, it's sometimes that's the way it is. We all have to like take care of ourselves. If we put ourselves first, we have self-love, self-reliance, and we just care about ourselves. And in your case, you care about you and your child, right? The more people you cut off, the better it is for you, because you don't really need nobody. You just want those people around you. But we are to blame for allowing people to do the things they do to us. It's pretty much self-inflicted because we know that person might not be good for us, and we just deal with them. And sometimes our hearts are saying, let me just help this person and see, if everything's okay. But at the end of the day, it's still our fault. I blame myself every day for dealing with people. I try my best to make everybody happy. Then there's always that one person that aggravates you, and you're like, yo, what the fuck's your problem? Like, I didn't even do anything to you, but they don't care. Because that's their perception of, who they are and what they do. They're just pieces of shit. That's it. That's it. We have ourselves to blame, really. We really do. And as long as we take accountability for that, don't blame life, blame the way you live it. That's how I say it. That's what my card says. Don't blame life, blame the way you live it. Yep. And that's how it is. You can't we have ourselves to blame. You can't sit there and blame that person for disrespecting you over and over. You allow it to happen. And it's hard to hear, it's hard to swallow, it's hard to, to accept it, but it's reality, it's life. It's the way it is. You have to take accountability and move on. Let it go, let God deal with it. You do what you have to do, move on, and everything works out. That's how I live my life. Hey Marcia, how are you, sweetie? How was your family gathering yesterday, or your friend gathering yesterday? But yeah, kids, that's what I got. I see you donated again. You can ask your question when you're ready. In a general way, you want to know what's next for you in general, just like whatever I see. Wonderful. That's good, Marcia. I'm glad. You're welcome, sweetheart. You know me. I greet everybody. Hey, G Ram, how you doing? How's things? Long time no see. Where's my damn cupcake, Brownie? Where's my cupcake? I hope you put icing on it and some sprinkles. All right. I had a brownie today. I had a walnut brownie today. I had to cheat. All right. What's next for kids? All right, cool, Brownie. Thank you. Yes, I they say that, I look good in red, but honest to God, I never owned red clothes a day in my life. I never liked red until I started coming on here. And one day I wore my red jersey, soccer jersey. And my friend was like, "You should wear red more often, Mark." I was like, no. Then I got conned into wearing red more often, and then now I actually like wearing red. It's okay. I like wearing all colors. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see. All right, so kids, what I got here for the next couple days, couple weeks in general, what's next for you is dealing with a man, dealing with somebody who is impulsive. This person I feel is like going to dispute with you, going to call kind of start arguments with you, cause trouble, cause you some type of sadness. They might argue with you or talk crap to you or something like that. Yeah, just trying. I wish I had something better to look at here, but it's basically telling me that this person is going to try to restrain you from talking to others or to dealing with other people, right? This person is nothing but trouble. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag, or they could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, because that's the energy I got here. Those 6 energies, but it could be two different guys, or it could be one guy just like having 2 different stories or 2 different personalities. But this person is like a conceited person, and they're trying to achieve making trouble with you, or trying to make you feel like you're not going to get any rewards. Yeah, I think it is 2 people, because I got like an old energy and a new energy. Like one's younger than the other, or they just like to argue with women. Um, but this person is actually, one of them is actually worse than the other, but they're like willing to deceive you, trick you, or cause you some type of loss, and the person is like ready to trick you, and they're gonna try and cause difficulties in the next couple of weeks, in the next couple of days toward you. And the older one, I would say, is gonna surprise you, and like you're gonna be like, I can't believe this idiot's actually doing this or doing something or whatever. And the younger one, I feel, is going to be the person who is more like, full of themselves, and trying is going to try and test you or argue with you, or treat you in some type of way where you're going to be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Like, you know what I mean? So I just feel like these men are going to try to deceive you, try and trick you, and try and cause you any type of difficulties or problems in the near future. So be aware of that. Try not to deal with them. Try not to you know, feel tricked or feel their contradictions. Don't be involved with them. Be very cautious in making any decisions. No, no, this is for kids. Um, it's also like they're gonna use like some type of way to dispute for their own personal uh for their own, like, gain. They're gonna try and do things to you kids to gain and dispute, to make it look like you're wrong, they're right. They're gonna try and make you feel like, yeah, I'm right and I'm not, and you're in wrong. Things like that. So just be aware of that, kids. Okay, just try not to make that mistake of allowing these two guys to make you feel like you have to make a decision. Don't make any decisions about them or with them. Yeah, that'll be a good thing to do, kids. I wish I had better news for you, but I just think that, um, yeah, I just think that the people around you are going to try to do, bad things, like argue and make things difficult for you. It's like you got a target on your back. And what I would suggest is to like stay calm. Don't allow people to rile you up. Don't allow people to get underneath your skin. Try not to associate with anybody that is like that. And try not to associate with anybody who feels that, like you feel any tension around. Just take care of yourself, and that's it. Just, you know, do your job. If you're working, do your job, and not deal with anybody who's not your boss. Only deal with your boss and not some random person. And just stay to yourself. That's the thing. All right, kids, sweetie. All right, I want everybody to be patient. I'm gonna get to everybody. Um, Obviously, everybody is in on a list here. Everybody, I just take the donation as it comes. So I just want everybody to be patient, and I'll get to everybody. Okay? You're welcome. All right. All right. So I'll tell you the list I have here of the order that it came in through PayPal. Next, I have Angel. And after Angel, I got G Ram. After G Ram, I have Brownie. And after Brownie, I have Marcia. That is the order. And Angel's donated for 6 questions. So I'm going to be a while dealing with her. Please be patient. I'll get to you. And after that is G. And then after G, I got Brownie. And after Brownie, I got Marcia. So that's the list. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Okie doke. And I appreciate you guys. And we will get through the whole shebang. All right. Okay, Angel said, thank you. I appreciate all the donations and I'll get to everybody as soon as possible. Okay. So, Angel, you said you did a reading with someone and they was mad when they were doing it. Well, my suggestion, and this is not because you're here, but my suggestion is to not get readings with too many people. And when you get a reading from somebody like that, don't ever go back, because that's spirit's way of saying should have never came, should have never done this, should never done that, and all that type of stuff. That's my suggestion, is not to get multiple readings from multiple people. You should try and stick to one person or two people. And if the person, treats you in a way you didn't like, then that spirit's trying to nudge you away from that person. All right, sweetheart, that's my suggestion to you. All right, Marcia, thank you, sweetheart, for being patient. I appreciate it. Okay, I never do know what he's. All right. Yeah, that'll be your best bet. Always go to the people who treat you right and give you the right answers. Not the answers you want to hear, but the right answers. All right, your first question, Angel, is you say, does Francis love you? All right, let's check. You're welcome, sweetheart. All right. As far as if Francis loves you, Angel, I feel like he does, but because he's not physically in your present, he feels like the love is inconsistent and he feels like he has to change in order to get the love from you. And he feels so weak and so defeated that, and so, far from you, that he feels like the love is just clouded, but I feel like he does deep down inside. But the thing is, he knows he has to make alterations and changes, and he feels like sometimes he's gonna die, or sometimes he's gonna have a misfortune, and then it's all gonna go down the drain. And because he's not physically with you in a home or in a room or next to you, he feels like the love is not really, as much as he really wants it to be. And that's the whole gist of it. Is because he's not in your physical presence, he feels like the love is there, but not really there. So as far as he loves you, I say he does, but it's just he feels like because he's not actually near you, the love isn't as 100% as he wants it to be. But I do, to answer your question, yes, I do feel he loves you, yes, but he just feels like, that's the deal. So he's doing therapy, but he can come home now. So after the first, he will. Okay, good. So that's the whole thing. Because he's not in your physical presence, the love is not telling me that it's guaranteed, because I always tell people, if you're not physically involved with each other, then the cards are never going to say the truth. It's never going to tell you, what that person is really feeling, because you're not physically in each other's arms and not making skin to skin connection. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. But I do feel deep down inside, yes, he does. All right. He's just worried that you don't love him because he's not there. I think it's more of a worrisome thing. Yes, Brownie, I can refund you as soon as I get a chance, okay? If you want, Brownie, you can go ahead and ask your question, and when I'm finished, I can answer your question, and then you can go back and look for it. And if you want, in the comments, I can actually put a time there and say, hey, Brownie, this is the answer to your question at 1 hour and 14 minutes and something seconds. I can do that for you if you want, or if you want, I can just outright give you back your money. So the choice is yours. That's what he tells me. Please, baby, trust me after the first. I'm going to be her. Please don't leave me. Yeah, right. So that's the thing, Angel, is once he gets there, the love is going to build. It's going to be, it's going to be the right thing. That's the whole, point of him saying those things. Like he's worried that you're not going to be like, loving him or want to love him. Okay, so he will make it her first or second week of March. Should I trust? No. All right, let me see. All right, let's check. He's going through 3 countries before he gets okay. That's difficult. All right, let's check to see what's going on. Let me see. Let's go back at the March 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, so Angel, what I get is Francis is not going to be there the first or second week of March. It looks like he's going to be there the 3rd or 4th week of March. And when you guys see each other, that's when everything will be fine. I got like when he can't wait to see you, he can't wait to be with you. You're going to feel the deep feelings. I feel like once he sees you, the love will get better, just like I said. I actually got the lover's card here when I asked when he's coming in March. And it says he's going to come mid-March, like from the 3rd week or the 4th week. So it looks like he's going to be there, in March at some point in time. But it doesn't look like early March. It looks like going into like the 2nd or 3rd week. Looks like he'll get there. It's still not very like clear, but it is telling me that, he does love you and he does want to be with you. It's just a matter of time before he gets into your physical presence, like I was saying earlier. So to answer your question to that, yes, he'll be at the 3rd week of March, 2nd or 3rd week of March. I'm getting, not in the beginning though. Okay, so you're saying when we see each other, he's going to stay with me. Is he going to stay with you? All right, let's see. Let's check. Okay, Bronny. No problem. If after the live, when you go back to it and check it, in the comment section underneath the video, I'll say, "Hey, Bronny, this is the time frame of your reading," and then you can just click it and it'll go right to your reading, so you don't have to search for it. All right, sweetie. Take care. You're welcome, and thank you. All right. Okay, thanks, Barb. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. I think that he's going to. I think that he eventually will live. Like, I don't think he's gonna actually live with you like right away. I think he's gonna be with his family or do whatever he has to do at first. But I feel like he's going to spend time with you. Um, he's gonna have a lot of fun with you. The effort will be continued. Um, it's just that he has to get back on his feet. I feel like he's gonna go through obstacles. I think that you guys might have um, some back and forth ideas with each other on how things should be, how things are gonna be. I also feel like he's gonna fear that he doesn't have enough money, or he needs money, or he has to find a way to make himself more stable. And I feel like I've told you this before, that when he does come back, you got to realize that he's gonna have to adapt to the world again. After being in another country doing war stuff, and being in the army and doing all this type of things, it hinders your life. It makes you mad. It makes you strict, and it makes you feel in certain ways. So he's gonna feel like kind of embarrassed at first when he's around you, because he feels like he wants to do more, but really he can't. you know. But as time goes on, and the more patience you have with him, he's gonna be more determined to like make that a goal to be with you, for a very long time. But the thing is the thing is you have to understand that, until I'm going to keep saying it, and until you realize what I'm saying is true, until you actually be with him, together, that's when everything changes. So right now, because you haven't been with him for a long time, the cards are only going to tell me about how each one of you feel at the moment. So there's like a up and down feeling, like what's going to happen when we see each other, what's going to happen in the future. That's not going to really be revealed, because you're not even in each other's energy, and energy is everything. When I read these cards, it's going off of what he feels, you feel, and the fear between both of you. So just keep that in mind, that he's going to be a little off. All right, so you said this lady did a reading for me. I don't even know why I asked her to do it, but she says he's gonna leave me. This is his plan, that he has another woman. I'm so scared because so the fifth question here, you're saying, like, you want to know if, like, if he's with somebody else because this woman told you so. I answered this question for you not too long ago, you know, and I told you there is nobody else. See, this is why you should never go to other readers, because when you re-ask the question, right? Let me explain something to everybody. When you ask me something, right, and then you go to another person and ask them something, and I'm guilty of it many times, and we all are. When you go to multiple readers and ask them the same question, right? So like they read you, then like spirit's pretty much saying, I already answered this, so why are you asking me again? You see what I mean? So like they get frustrated and then they don't give you the right answers, or they start to confuse you so you don't do it. You know what I mean? I've explained that like a million times, but I know everybody's guilty of it. I am too. I've done it plenty of times because you really want to know the answer, but you're not getting the answer that you really want to hear. Or if you do get a negative answer, you start to question it all, which is the worst thing about this is people confusing the situation. Yeah. I don't see any woman here. There's nobody here. I think the last woman that he was with, not you, but the last woman he was with really broke his heart and really made him feel like, you know what, I can't ever deal with another woman again, especially this one. I got the Queen of Swords reversed, which means that's somebody that he doesn't even want. So I don't see anybody here that he loves or he wants or someone else. I just don't get that. And that's what I got last time. I got that you were the only person on his mind. All right, let me see here. He said, am I going to pick him up at the airport when he comes home? All right, let's check. If you want to learn the meanings of the cards, if you really want to know the meanings of the cards and like how they all work, my suggestion is to get a deck like this, right? Which is called it's called the starter deck, the starter deck, and it looks like this, right? Well, these are old, and it's got like the upright meaning and the reverse meaning, right? I read any cards, it doesn't matter, but these are the cards I use for readings and for answering questions and stuff because this is a deck I've had for like over 10 years. As you can see, it's all beat up. See? It's old, and yeah, it's my very first deck. And that's how I deal with it. All right, let's see. No problem, sweetheart. We'll check, see what's going on. All right. I'm getting a no, Angel. I don't think you are going to pick him up from the airport. No. What's probably going to happen is the actual, the, I guess like government assistance or like the people at the, at his army or whatever. Like, I think like the actual people are going to pick him up and then take him to his destination. I don't think you can pick him up. It's telling me that you might not be able to. I think that he will want you to, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But because he's coming in, still being a part of the organization and a part of the army thing, I think like the army people are going to pick him up and come and collect him and make sure he's fine, make sure he's got a place, and make sure they take him to his place of where he's gonna be, and then from there it'll go on. So I would say I don't think you're gonna pick him up at the airport. No, it's telling me no, which makes sense because if you're coming in from that type of situation, I think that the actual place will be picking him up, like the people will be picking him up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think you'll be able to. So it's telling me a definite no for that. Um, and because he's still injured, the people have to come pick him up. So that's kind of like a given thing. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another reason why he's probably not going to live with you right away because he has to recover and he has to do all of these things. It's going to have to be a recovery process. Yeah, quarantine. That's the word. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing, sweetie? It's just going to be a process before you actually can, see the whole thing. You know what I mean? You're welcome, sweetheart. It'll all work out. Like I told you many times, it's going to work out. It's just a matter of, when he gets 100%, that's when everything's, and he's very determined to do that. He's very determined to make that happen, but it's a matter of having patience. But once he actually reaches home, then that's when the energy starts to exchange because he's going to be in your energy. You know what I mean? So just give it time, sweetheart. I know you've waited a long time, but just you have to wait just probably a little bit longer. Oh, nice, Lorraine. Have fun. Deal with that lady. Yeah. Well, that's my suggestion is not to go to too many people. Two is too many. But if you just go to two, then that's fine. If the other one's teaching you tarot, that's fine. Um, but that's just something that you have to deal with. G, you can go ahead and ask your question, bro. But yeah, it's a process you're gonna have to go through, Angel. So just be patient and just once he gets home, then you'll see things will get a lot better. Things will get a lot better. And if you want to learn the meanings of the cards, the best thing to do is get a deck like this. It's on Amazon. You can get it's called the Starter Tarot deck. And it's got all the, words on it and things like that. You can figure it all out. That's how I learned, do that. You're welcome, sweetheart. God bless you too. And I just remember, just stay positive and just keep telling yourself it is going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be all right. All right, G Ram, my brother, whenever you are ready, you are next. Time will tell. Time will tell. Okay. Just catching up, reading all the stuff. All right, G. You said, what do you see coming in for me in love and in general? All right, let's check. All right, G. As far as your love life, in the next like 2 months from now to like the end of April, I would say there's going to be a possibility where you're going to meet somebody, and this is going to be a new possibility, could turn into a new relationship. This is someone new, someone you don't know, but approach it in a new way. When you meet this person, um, they're going to be an acquaintance at first. Then you're going to learn about them, get knowledge about them, find out about them. And as you go on, you're going to see that the person means well. You're going to see the kindness and the goodness in the person. And after that, things will get better. And this person is really going to like you. They're going to look at you as a great man, a great person, a person who's creative, responsible, has their shit together, and overcomes things, and this is going to make you overcome your past challenges and your past obstacles. But it looks very good as far as finding somebody. Now, the thing is when you find this person and you meet this person, it's going to be probably through work. It's going to be a work related situation, or you're probably going to meet this person through a man. Okay, so a man might introduce you like to the person, and then you go from there. So you might meet this person through a work related situation or some type of negotiation, and getting to a place where you find out more about the person. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna meet this person through work. You're gonna be very happy with this person, G. I actually got very good cards for you, bro. A lot of good cards here. You're gonna be very happy with this person. It's something to do with like working around this person, and I feel like they're gonna have dark hair, like brown hair or black hair, and this person is going to be very successful in money and dealings and work, and they have a lot of ingenuity and growth. You're gonna feel very satisfied, and you're gonna start to socialize with this person over and over and a lot. You're gonna be socializing with them, talking to them. You're gonna feel the love and the joy and it's gonna be somebody who is sincerely, trustworthy and good to you. So you might meet this person through a business acumen or a business situation, a negotiation with somebody. You might even meet this person like because she traveled to where you are. If your work has to do with travel, you might travel and meet this person, or this person is going to travel like to where you are and meet you on her travels and be like, oh yeah, I'm from such and such, and be like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Then you start talking to him, and then you end up going to be really happy with the person. So I would say from now until it's February 18th to like April 18th or beyond that, in the next 2 months, I see this definitely happening for you, G. So that's good news in your love life. Looks like you're going to meet this person. All right, so that looks good for you. Let me just see what in general what's going to happen. All right, in general, what I do get for you, G, is a lot of past things are going to come up. You might be dealing with your past or have issues with your past. Let me tell you, bro, love is in the air, for a lot of people, and I feel like this year people can finally find single people can finally find someone that they can actually be with, including myself. That's good cards for you, bro. In your love life, I wish you the best with that. Just invite me to the wedding because I like to eat cake. Okay. In general, for you, in the next 30 days, you might be dealing with the past. You might be reflecting on the past. But when you reflect on the past and you think about the past, make sure you don't go back into the past and make past decisions into the future. So in the next 30 days, don't do anything that reflects on the past. Use the past to move forward and have, and bring you insight on what you have to do. Because I feel like your past is still giving you some type of karma. Like you're still dealing with past influences, memories, things that have gone and you just can't accept that it's gone. Or you could be dealing with like childhood like trauma that you once had, something that happened to you when you're a child and you was like, fuck, if that didn't happen, then I wouldn't be in the situation I am now. Or if you had a rough childhood, then you could be thinking about it or dreaming about it, or like harping on it sometimes. If that's not the case, then it's just like getting rid of your past so you can move forward. All right. Um, Also, if you fear your finances and you're not making enough money, you might fear that you don't have enough. Or if you might be dealing with a greedy person that asks you for money because they know you have or you are financially stable. Um, don't be generous to anybody who doesn't deserve it. So if somebody asks you for a loan or asks you for a certain amount of money in the next 30 days, don't give it to them because you're not going to get it back. And if you don't want it back, then that's up to you. If you want to be the charity guy for the next 30 days, then somebody might be coming to you or and asking you for money. Try not to fear like any type of money situations. It'll only be temporary. And lastly, what I got here is if you feel sad or you feel like you feel restrained because of other people and you're constantly dealing with some people, like if you're the type of guy that's taking care of someone or giving somebody money or your time or your effort, and they're not like, they're just a burden or they're just troublesome, then you might lose your faith with this person and just say, you know what? I'm not achieving anything by dealing with you, so I'm not really getting rewarded for dealing with your dumbass or with this person. And it could be somebody that you care for, but you just feel like you're being held back by having to cater to this person. All right. So try not to dwell too much on that in the next 30 days, and try not to feel restrained from people around you. Don't let people take your energy, and don't let people like boss you around or yeah, exactly. So try not to do that. And just if this happened in the past, then this is just spirit reminding you that in the next 30 days you might be challenged with this dilemma again or this situation again. So if you've learned your lesson, make sure when it happens, you don't relive that lesson. You know what I mean? So that's telling you, that's just spirit's way of saying, hey G, we're reminding you that you might be dealing with this again. So don't let it happen again because you learn from your past. All right. It also could mean that someone from your past is going to be around and they're going to like talk to you or mention things to you, or somebody from your past might come back to aggravate you or try and get something from nothing. All right, G. But otherwise, that I don't see anything bad. I got good things for your love life, which is great. And I just think that there might be a man out there that's gonna give you some type of trouble or ask you for like money or something like that and annoy you in some type of way. All right, so try to understand that that's how it works. All right. So that's what I got. All right, bro. But it looks good though. It looks good. All right, next I have Brownie. I got Brownie and then Marcia. All right, Brownie, you're back. Yeah, you told me, but I didn't listen to you about Cindy. But now I'm trying to let her go. Yeah, bro, love hurts. If love is so nice, then why does it hurt so bad? Is what I say. But yeah, try to let that past go, man. Because once you do, the new woman is coming in. The new woman is there. The new woman is there. They're going to, make you forget about Cindy. And that's why, this the third lot of cards was telling me that you have to let go of the past in order to bring in the new person. So now that you've learned your lesson, God's gonna reward you with a real woman that's gonna treat you right and do everything, in a way for you. And that way you won't have to deal with your past. So my suggestion and advice to you, bro, is let go of that past so that way you can bring in the new person. All right. Keep your eyes open for a woman with dark hair, long dark hair, and she's something to do with work stuff, any type of work related things, or import export type of thing. She could work at a post office, or she can work at like DHL or FedEx or something, or a place that imports things. I know that's some specific shit, but sometimes I get that. So just be aware of that. It might happen. All right. So, Ms. Brownie, my question is, what on M mind when it come to me, their thoughts? Okay. All right, let's check. Okay. All right. What's on M's mind is a lot of solitude and trying to retreat, and they feel kind of secluded temporarily about whether or not they should deal with things and whether or not they should move forward. So there's a lot of like thinking, a lot of mental, a lot of like thinking, and a lot of mentality and mental thinking, mental anguish, I call it, about what this person should do, what they feel like doing. So M has this feeling of, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to do it? When am I going to do it? How is this all going to pan out? So I think mentally they are frustrated. That's another word, mentally frustrated. Yeah. They're mentally frustrated about what they need to do. So they're trying to seclude themselves and their mind on what they really want to do and how they want to go away, how they want to deal with it. So Brownie, they're on. I think they want to retreat and move other directions. How they think about you is, and how they feel about you is, um, they're probably trying to be discreet with you. They're probably trying to feel safe, and they're probably being cautious in exploring your mind and your thoughts, or when they hear you talk, or they talk with you, they kind of feel like, okay, I'm going to be kind of discreet and not say everything I need to say, but I know that I'm going to do this for my own well-being, and explore what I need to explore, but I'll be cautious in doing so. If M is a male, then I would say this person's trying to achieve things in a not so great way, in a not so great manner. I feel like this person is like using any way to get a one up on people or you, but they're kind of being like, I wonder what I can get from Brownie. I wonder what she's up to. Like, I wonder if I can use her for something or get something from her. So this person will like do anything to get gain from you. Okay, so it's a female. So I would say this person, if it's a female, then I would say this person is like still mad about a man. So when they talk to you about this, if they talk to you about a man, then this person is trying to be more discreet and more like uh more aware and more cautious about what they say to you about this person. And if there is no conversation about a man, then that's why she is the way she is, or that's what's bothering her. And then she doesn't want to say too much to you about it. And this M person also feels like they have to hold back from saying things to you and their thoughts about you or about their situation. So if they talk to you about their life, they're mentally drained from a male, or they have problems with a man, or they still like are hung up over this person, or they're still dealing with this person. So they don't really want to say too much to you about it. But how they think about you is they feel safe saying things to you. It's just that right now they're going to be cautious about what they say to you about their life and about their situation. I also feel like this person is this person like is not making the initiative that they need to make, but they look at you as somebody who they can talk to about things, but in a limited sense. Looks like this person also like is obsessing with certain things, and they probably don't want to say certain things to you about it. So to answer your question, what's on M's mind when it comes to me and their thoughts? So when it comes to you, they're probably being very cautious about what they say to you, especially if it's concerning a man or concerning any type of like, situation in their life. They're going to be very cautious and discreet. They're not going to tell you everything. And if you are suspicious about how they feel or how they're acting or what they're saying or what they're doing, you have every right to, because they're not in a good mental state of mind right now. Hey, Marcia. Yeah, you're next after Brownie here. So Brownie, I don't know if that makes sense, but the way the cards are telling me, what the cards are telling me is that, this person, this M person, they're caught up in their own life, and how they view you is like they just have to be discreet about telling you things, and they probably don't want to tell you about their life. And they're probably holding things back from saying things to you. But at the same time, they do feel safe around you. But as far as explaining things to you or telling you things, they probably won't do that. And if they do that, it's like, no, they might not tell you the complete truth. Alrighty? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because if they're being discreet and they're being cautious around you, like being safe around somebody and trusting somebody is two different things. Right. That's why they don't want to tell you, because it's bad. They don't want to tell you the whole thing because it's a bad thing, or you might have told them or warned them about it, about this guy or this situation, and that's why she doesn't want to say anything to you. But at the same time, she doesn't want to tell you the truth because she probably feels like, she doesn't have to, or she doesn't want to like, mentally drain herself from saying too much. I mean, I don't get that the person doesn't trust you, but I would say that they feel safe around you, but they just don't, they just want to keep it to themselves. It's not so much a trust factor, it's just I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now and not say anything, including Brownie. Yeah. I think they're just trying to keep things to themselves. So I would say don't take it personally. Just take it in a way that, it's just the way it is. Like, she just doesn't want to explain. I think in due time she will. In some people's minds, some things are best unsaid. Okay, Marcia, you're next. And thanks for being patient, sweetie. I appreciate it. All right, Marcia. Three weeks. Oh, Mr. Arthur has shown up after 3 weeks. He must miss you. He must be missing your face, Marcia. He must be like, let me go visit Marcia. What was Arthur thought showing up today while I was working? I haven't seen him in 3 weeks. All right, let me check. No problem, Brownie. Thanks for being patient. I appreciate it. And you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you. All right, let's check, Marcia, what Mr. Arthur's up to. Probably no good as usual. All right. Ain't nothing changed, Marcia. Ain't nothing changed. Same old Arthur. All right, what I get here is a lot of frustration, procrastination. He's worried a lot. I think he was looking for Miss Janine, because I got a woman here. He was probably looking for her, or he was probably I think that he was waiting for news and he didn't get the news that he really wanted. Whatever his idea was, it didn't work. I see a lot of frustration around him and delays, and he's not really, he's not working. He's being very lazy. He's not really intrigued on doing anything. He's very delusional. So I got a lot of bad shit here, Marcia. It's just his thoughts are just all over the place. I think that, also he's like ready to self-destruct. I think because he's not getting his way, he's gonna become one of those guys who are never gonna, understand that you have to stop, wake the fuck up, and just, deal with your life. Like, he's constantly thinking, constantly worrying about what is his next move, but he procrastinates. He's lazy. He's not wanting to make anything happen. He knows he has to make things happen, but I feel like he's gonna end up self-destructing and saying, you know what, I'm going through these obstacles. I'm going through this bullshit, and I feel like he has a bad temper, and he's like arguing a lot with people around him. Looks like he might be arguing with Janine, and he might be like really thinking illogical and like just not. He's wasting his time. He's losing a lot of things. He's losing people. He's losing his mind. He's frustrated. He's worried. he fails to face reality. He fails to face the facts, and that's why, like, I keep seeing this temper and this feeling of a self destruction around him, like he's ready to like go off it. Not on you, but just like on people around him that he associates with, especially a woman. So it doesn't look good. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, looks like he looks like those two are arguing. His thoughts about you as well is like he feels like you've been bad luck for him. He feels like he's been let down. He feels like he let you down, and he feels like he's never gonna have an opportunity to make it up to you. He knows that he's caused you, um, he knows that he's caused you like to feel mad and sad because of the way um, uh, he's treated you in your business work in your work area. He knows that he can't like say anything to you or do anything because of that. Um, he knows you work hard, and he knows who you are. He recognizes you when he walks in. He's like, "Yep, she's there." He says that when he walks in, he probably like, "Oh yeah, Marcia's here." And then he's like, "Yeah, I know I let her down. I'm an idiot, but whatever. I'm gonna go about my way." Um, I think that because he's been away for 3 weeks, he's like overcome some difficulties, and he feels like his anxiety is a little lower. It looks like he went like on like some type of trip or some type of like journey or something. He went to go visit somebody, or he went somewhere. Yeah, he has a vicious temper. Yeah, yeah, I get that he's very mad right now, but I also feel like when he comes through there, he. I also feel like people say to him, like he. I don't think people say it to him, but I think that he overhears people talking about you, like, "Hey, let's go to Marcia's table, or let's go to Marcia," "Hey, let's go see her." Like, I think that he gets haunted by hearing people talk about you, if that makes sense. Um, uh, and I could see that happening, like, so, you know, I think that kind of like annoys him that he has to hear your name or hear people talk about you at work, in a good way. And I think that he knows people that admire you and like you, so that kind of annoys him. Yeah, and I think that's what's happening between him and a woman, which is probably Janine, obviously, because that's who he went to. I feel like they're still arguing and still going at it. Yeah, they're still going at it. Hey, Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? How you been? How's your day going? Yeah, I also feel like I keep getting Marcia that over and over in the cards that he's doing a lot of bad shit to a woman. So it looks like he keeps doing, he keeps like doing bad things. He has a mental disorder. That's what he has. That's what I call it. A mental disorder. He's constantly doing dumb shit to make sure he gets what he wants. He'll use any means necessary to get what he wants. And I keep getting he's like constantly fighting with a woman. So that makes sense to me. Ain't nothing changed, Marcia. He's the same old idiot doing idiot things and disrespecting women as usual. So Mr. Arthur ain't nothing changed in 3 weeks. Same old shit, different day. Looks like nothing's really going his way right now, which it shouldn't be. That's what happens when you're a devilish fuck. Hey, well, what goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. What can I say? Well, that's what happens when you're doing bad shit. You get karma, and it goes from there. Unfortunately, some people never learn, sweetheart. Some people never learn. Some people never ever learn, and that's the sad part. Yeah, well, there's a lot of narcissists in this world. My brother-in-law is a narcissist, and he's doing narcissist things, and that's who he is, and that's who he'll always be. And yep, that's what Diamond said. But yeah, you're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Anytime. I know it's hard to deal with people these days, but they're never gonna learn. People are going to be people, and we just have to stay away from nasty people and try and not think about them and not deal with them and not worry about them. But I know it's hard because you always have to, you know. Sometimes that saying always gets to me where it says, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer." Sometimes, like I concord with that. I agree with that. You gotta always watch your enemies. Yep. It's really sad how people like to do dumb shit and like to do bad things, and people actually enjoy doing bad things, and people actually lie so much that it's unreal. I really don't get people anymore. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But ain't nothing new to me. I try to you're welcome, sweetheart. And thank you as well. I always try to stay in my lane, do what I have to do, stay away from negativity, stay away from all sorts of people, do my own thing, relax, work, and just help my family, and that's it. I try and stay away from many people as possible. I can't deal with these people. They're out of the damn mind. So sometimes you gotta go back to reality. Back to reality. I tell you, Bob, it really is, sweetheart. It really is. It really is sad how this world is. It really is. People are out there blatantly saying that they're the devil themselves. They actually think that it's okay. They actually think that's okay. Doing devilish shit, lying, cheating, robbing, stealing, doing all sorts of bad shit. People actually think that's great. I think there's not going to be any repercussions in doing it. Well, I feel sorry for. I don't even feel sorry for anybody. Well, there's a lot of people. Barb. I'll tell you my honest opinion on that. Is sometimes certain people have to go through a bad relationship or a bad life in order for them to actually learn a lesson. Um, and then if they get the chance to learn the lesson and they don't learn, then the cycle comes back to hit them in the ass again until one day they wake up and say, you know what? I see the cycle now. I see what God's trying to tell me. I need to do something different. But only so many people, right? Only so many people are going to learn that lesson. And other people are never going to learn because they just don't see it, or they see it but don't want to receive it or believe it. They don't want to take the initiative to make their life better. They want to keep dealing with assholes, keep dealing with people that are trash, keep putting themselves in bad places. They just and if they preach it into the universe and say, oh, I always have bad luck. I never find a good relationship. I never do this. I never do that. If you keep saying that shit, then God's going to be like, oh, well, apparently you ain't woke yet. Oh, well, we tried to wake you the hell up, but you're just stupid enough to just stay on that same path. That's your problem, not mine. People can only do so much. God can only do so much. He's going to help you when you need help. And he's going to, even people in general, physical people around you, you can get the help you want. You can find a relationship. You can do this. You can do that. But, at the end of the day, it's up to us to actually make things happen and to stay away from people, to do our best at our job. It's up to us to save money so we can pay bills. It's up to us to buy something that we want if we save. It's up to us to go to work every day to make money. It's up to us to bring people into our lives that are worthy of us. It's up to us to do everything. We are our own worst enemy if we don't do the right thing. And people are like, well, what is the right thing? The right thing is what makes you feel right. If you feel great and your energy is great and you feel like, you're accomplishing something, or you feel like you have nothing on your conscience, that's when you're doing something right. Like one of my cards says, you're on the right path if you're happy right now. So if you're happy with your life the way it is, then that means you're on the right path. If you're lying to yourself, then your path is a lie. It's that simple. It's so simple, but you just have to do it. And people say, well, I can't do it. Well, if you can't do it, then I can't help you. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm not perfect by no means and never claim to be. I'm just happy right now because I know that I'm winning. And I know I'm doing the right thing by helping myself taking care of myself, putting myself in the right predicaments, the right situations, keeping all negative people away from me, keeping a positive mindset. That's, I feel like I have to be an example for people who need an example. And that's just how I feel in general. I feel like I don't want people to make a mistake, another mistake, or the same mistake. Like I try to drill it in your brain that there's more to life than dealing with like the same people every day. Like you really can make a change if you really want to. It's totally up to you. Barb, would you like a message? I have the Angel Guide Oracle if you would like a message. And if anybody else wants one of these cards, or I know I promoted love cards and sex cards because it's Sexy Saturdays. So I will give you the message of choice if you like. But I've been drawn to this deck because I like this one. But I can give you a love message. I can give you an angel message, oracle message, whatever you like. I learned about love when I married the right one for me. Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I haven't been married. And that's why I am single and have been for years, because I feel like I haven't met that person yet. And I know I haven't, because if I did, I'd be with them right now. So, and I also feel like God said, look, we're going to give you a nice long break to organize yourself, get yourself in the perfect mindset. And you know what else I strongly believe is if there is some negative person in your life, you're not going to receive that love blessing until that person leaves your life. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody in here, but I strongly feel that as long as there is that one person that is in your life or causes you problems or hates you so much that the energy is inflicted on you, then you're not going to get what you want in a certain area of your life because they don't want to see you get that. So, like, I feel like people's energy can do that. Because that's happened to me many times. Okay. I didn't even know you were here, Angel. Oh, okay. Barb, your card is ease and grace. Ease and grace. And your angels want you to know that your message is this is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You're often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself as this is not required. Also, with a constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired at times. When you are too forceful, you'll end up using too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel like you have to prove yourself or your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. You are guided to go with the flow like the water. Amen. That's nice, Barb. I like that. Ease and grace. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. Don't mind me. I'm trying to finish this whole bottle. I got a little bit more left. You're welcome, Barb. That was a good message. I like that. That's the air sign way. You know, you being a Libra. Yes, I actually do eat pineapple. Believe it or not, Barb, it's funny you say that. Um, I've been eating a lot of fruit lately. For the past 2 weeks, I've been eating fruit every day. And I thought that I would never ever do it because I'm not really a fruit person. I like vegetables more. But I started eating fruit recently a lot more so I can get a lot more healthy and lose some weight and just feel better. And I've been eating a lot of pineapple, and pineapple is actually very good for you to get rid of like colds and make your body feel good and things like that. Good night, Barb. Take care, sweetheart, and thank you for your help. I appreciate you. I actually have a container of cut, diced up chunks of pineapple in my fridge right now. I bought it yesterday. I had some pineapple today. Pineapple, blueberries, grapes, strawberries, pineapple, and cantaloupe. I had it was all like a mixed fruit container of fruit, a mixed fruit container. It was really good. I never thought that I would like green melon, but I do. I like it now. I've been trying different things, trying to eat a lot healthier. I do eat healthy on a regular basis. I feel like I do. It's just that I never really included fruit into my daily thing. The closest I got to fruit was like yogurts and things like that. I'm not really a fruit guy, but since I've been eating fruit, I have to admit I have been feeling pretty good. It's just that fruit kind of like messed me up. That kind of went to my right through me pretty much. But now it doesn't do it. Yeah, honey melon is really good. Cantaloupe, I love cantaloupe. Um, I love the green melon. I don't know if it's called honey melon. I'm not sure, but honeydew, yeah. Um, yeah, the green melon, the cantaloupe, pineapple, strawberries, blueberries, grapes. I like grapes a lot. The red ones, the green ones. Kiwi. I had some kiwi yesterday as well. So I've been on my fruit diet grind. So yeah, so it's cool. I've been kind of happy that it hasn't been messing with me. Hasn't messed up my stomach at all. Because when I used to eat fruit, sometimes it used to mess up my stomach. It was just too much. But it could have been because I was, maybe drinking or eating bad at the time when I did eat fruit. But um, now that I'm eating fruit again, it's actually pretty good. It hasn't messed around with me, so it's good. Yeah, Barb, I'm trying. I'm back on my grind again. I really need to eat healthier and eat more fruit. I love my vegetables. I eat vegetables every day, so that's not a problem. And this evening I made some chicken breasts on the barbecue, and I cut it all up in pieces, and I made a chicken Caesar salad. It was very good. It was very good. I had cucumber. I had a chicken Caesar salad with cucumber, a little bit of cheese in there, some dressing, light dressing, and I love cucumber and stuff, so I have that. So it's nice. I had a nice. I don't feel full, but trying to like eat a lot better and lose some weight before the summertime comes. It was so good. I actually love chicken Caesar salad. I but I just don't eat it often enough. But I felt like it today, and I made it, so it was good. Yesterday I had fish, potatoes. It was so good. It was nice. And for the past 3 4 days, I've been eating. When it comes to lunch, I would just eat like a bowl of fruit. That's it. Trying to get my body used to like eating less. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, as well. It's getting late here. It's almost 1 o'clock. Oh yes, Angel. Good night, Barb. Take care, sweetheart. Have a good weekend. I'll be on here tomorrow. Yes, Angel, I do. I love to cook. I absolutely love it. Yep. I cook every day. This morning I had a egg, sausage and cheese sandwich that I made. Um, for lunch, I just had a bowl of fruit, and I made a chicken Caesar salad this evening. I was outside. It was raining today, but I have a porch, so I was underneath the porch with my barbecue. I made a couple pieces of chicken breast so I can have some for tomorrow. So I ate, uh, I think it's like a 5 ounce chicken breast. I cut it all up. I marinated it first, and I put it on the barbecue for like 15 minutes. And then I bring it inside, let it cool down, cut it all up in pieces, cut up the cucumber, cut up the salad, added everything, croutons and all sorts of stuff. It was so good. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's 12:45 here now, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I've been on here for 2 hours, but yeah, it's yeah. You're far away from me. I figured that you were in California because you must be 8:45 there. You know what? I washed dishes for about a half an hour today. I had a whole pile of dishes from the night before, plus from this morning, and I said, Mark, you gotta wash these damn dishes. I really don't want to, but I washed all my dishes. Everything. Pots, pans, knives, forks, spoons, containers. I had all these containers with stuff in it. And I just said, let me just wash everything all one time. I don't like to wash like two, three, four dishes. I like to wash like a whole pile of them all one time. Oh yeah, I love to cook. I love it. I love to cook. I cook everything. My mom taught me a lot. I give my mom a lot of credit. My mom taught me how to cook Portuguese food. My other friend, he taught me like some cooking tips on Bermudian stuff, Bermuda food and stuff like that. Then I put my own little twist in it. One of my cousins is a chef. Uh, he taught me how to like prep a lobster better and cut it all up in pieces and put it back in the tail. And I had people who helped me, and I always put my own little twist to it, my own little seasonings or my own little thing to it. Last night I made fish and fish nuggets and potatoes for me and my nephews. So it was nice. I had some good meals lately. Try and eat a lot healthier and eat a lot better and try and lose some weight. Just a personal goal. All right, no problem. I'll be here tomorrow, Angel. It was really good seeing you. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I realized I knew you're like 4 hours behind me. I do want to go to California one day. Once I travel again and I'm able to travel again, I will be coming out there because I have family out there that I haven't seen in like 20 years. So I've never been there, but I do want to go there eventually. It's one of my it's on my list of places to go. I have so many friends in California. If I ever go there, I'll be well taken care of. That's for sure. And I'll cook for you as well. I'll stop by and cook for you, and we'll cook for each other in the kitchen. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like tortillas. I like tacos and tortillas and burritos and paninis and all sorts of those things. I make all of those things. It's delicious. Everything. Yeah, it's a never ending story. We have clothes to wash, dishes to wash. Uh, we have food to make every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's never nothing to do. There's always something to do. Always, always something to do. Yesterday I washed clothes. Today I didn't wash clothes. I washed my dishes, made food, cleaned up. Yesterday I also mopped and washed my bathroom. And there's always something to do. A never ending story. Yeah, there you go. All right, sweetheart. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. Take care. Good seeing you.